have our groups, ready, fire, aim, like we need to figure out what we're gonna do. We just put our hands up and we say, we're doing the Lemur Center.
So we first met with Janice in class from the Lemur Center, and she informed us that this year was the Lemur Center's 50th anniversary.
Since we were student athletes at Duke, we decided that we should use our resources by promoting the Lemur Center at one of our lacrosse games. And Ashton, who's also in our group, is a member of the women's soccer team, so she would be able to kind of manage that day for us.
We took a big focus on how we can get the information about the Lemur Center and the fact that they're celebrating the 50th anniversary to Duke's campus, and we used our game versus University of Virginia and the men's game versus Syracuse as a focal point for how we want to spread the word.
So originally we went to Game Ops and cleared it with them that we could advertise for the Lemur Center at the Duke lacrosse games, men's and women's. So once we got it all cleared, we started advertising that we were going to have this awesome event.
We met with Xavier from the marketing team here at Duke to sort of clear everything of what we were allowed to do, what we weren't allowed to do.
So many different people stopping by to see the Lemur stuff, like learn more about the center, and so it was definitely a successful way to get word out about the Lemur Center.
Things on the table like brochures and pamphlets and even pictures that the Lemurs had painted themselves. It was really successful. We had a lot of people sign up for the raffle, and we also even had one of our classmates, Bronson, wear the Lemur costume.
When you think of love, do you think of pain? You can tell me what you see. I will choose what I believe. Hold on, darling. This body is yours. This body is yours and mine. Well, hold on, my darling. This mess was yours. Now your mess is mine. Walking round at 8 a.m. I got 2 hours before my flight.
After the game, we cleaned up everything, put everything back in the boxes, and actually had a bit of a miscommunication between us and the staff at Koskinen Stadium as to where the boxes went.
So that was obviously very immature of us to leave it alone in the first place.
The suit has gone missing. Like someone's taken it between the time of like our game and whatnot, and so we went on a wild goose chase.
So we obviously automatically kind of freaked out, and we started to contact everyone, game operations, Duke sports marketing, even our coaches, anyone that would have known anything about the boxes that were missing.
So that totally shifted our ready, fire, aim approach to sort of how can we turn this into a positive for our team as well as the Lemur Center. After speaking with Janice from the Lemur Center, she said, let's turn this into a positive, and I think that this can promote the Lemur Center more than just having a table at your lacrosse game.
Our RFA had to completely change. We went from marketing the Lemur Center to promoting our new kind of approach, which was Find Maki. And we made hashtags, we Instagrammed, we put things on Facebook. We made tons of flyers and we put them up all around Duke.
So the first part of us finding Maki was explaining to everyone that it's not a real lemur, it's a mascot.
And you would be amazed by the amount of responses we got by this.
We went around campus and spread the word about trying to find Maki, and I think that honestly more people heard the word lemur and heard about the center than they ever would have.
So I had never heard of the Lemur Center before this, incident, and I know my teammates were really upset and devastated that it became lost, but truthfully I think that this was the greatest way to raise awareness, and the GoFundMe page I was able to send to my family members and friends from home, and so I think that not only was the word being spread throughout North Carolina and the Duke community, but it's also being spread all the way to Long Island where I'm from, and all my cousins, and a lot of people are donating to the page, so I think that this was a great way to raise awareness for the Lemur Center.
We made a GoFundMe to help raise money, not only to help them with buy a new lemur costume, but also just in general with the Lemur Center's 50th year anniversary this year being a huge event. Any proceeds that people donated, we would donate those right to the Lemur Center.
And I think one thing that we really challenge everyone in this class to recognize is that Ready, Fire, Aim, it's relevant. Like, we initially went into this project thinking, okay, this is something that we have to do for a class. This is something we're hopefully trying to get an A on. But then it became like shit, this is something that we fucked up. We could probably cut the swearing, but we messed up, and we have to, this is something that it went from like, okay, this is an assignment, to like, we're committed to this. Like, this is something that we have to solve and we have to resolve.
I think that we also did a really good job of coming together as a team in the face of adversity.
All in all, we learned that using our resources, and although our initial plan may have failed or didn't work out as planned, what we did as our next steps in order to create a new Ready, Fire, Aim approach ended up benefiting us more than our initial plan would have if it had worked out.
By losing Maki, then we had to kind of come up with another way to market the Lemur Center that would actually spread to a lot more people.
So it really spiraled our project forward, which was amazing.
We were able to make more awareness out of something, not less. And I think that's really commendable, and I'm really impressed by how our group handled the situation.
Through advertising to find Maki and creating the hashtag and creating pages on Facebook, I think that we took Ready, Fire, Aim to a new level and really made a not so great situation into an amazing way for us to advertise for the Lemur Center.
I think in losing Maki, we really learned about the importance of Ready, Fire, Aim, and we realize what it means to be accountable for your actions and what you need to do to communicate better with others, to take responsibility for something that you've done. Although an incredible misfortune, we think that we've honestly generated more attention by creating our Find Maki campaign and Bring Back Our Lemur hashtag campaign than we would have just having done that single event at our game. I also think that it's important to keep a positive outlook, keep moving forward, and to realize the connections that you have at hand. I think our work with Janice and Chris at the Lemur Center has been really revealing about the importance of keeping a good relationship, being honest, being truthful. I think Carl has been so supportive, and I think one thing that we really challenge everyone in this class to recognize is that Ready, Fire, Aim, it's relevant.
We truly used Ready, Fire, Aim in all of its capacities in order to plan the event and to raise awareness, but also to deal with the issue of losing Maki and just to continue spreading awareness.
We realized, having lost something, what we needed to do to be better entrepreneurs, to be better business people, to be better marketers.
On Friday, April 22nd, we went over to the Lemur Center to meet with Janice to go over what she needed from us going forward, and in terms of what we owed the Lemur Center in general for losing the mascot costume. We decided that all of our donations from our GoFundMe, we would donate to them on May 7th, which is the last day of finals, so we would give it another 2 weeks to see as many donations that we could get as possible, and then we'll donate whatever that money is that we get by May 7th to the Lemur Center. We agreed that we would continue fundraising over the course of the summer and contribute any more donations that we've made over the summer in August when we come back to school in the fall.